Hi, you guys, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, I am Stephanie, and today I'm going to be setting up my planner. So this is a Filofax personal size, and this is a Louis Vuitton agenda or medium ring agenda now that they refer to it as, but probably when this was purchased it would have been probably still known as an So I did purchase this pre-loved. I do have a video on my channel. I'm going to try to link it here if I remember, but it was definitely my last video. I've been a bit MIA. I am dealing with a loss in my family and doing planning for that, and just, my mother sold her house, I sold my house, we've moved, and it's been very chaotic last few months. So definitely that's been my absence. I definitely will make an updated video around that, but this video will be strictly me setting this up for September. So let's just talk about my Filofax. So this is a Filofax personal size Finsbury or Berry. So let me know how you pronounce that, but I'm definitely loving it. Personal size is what I originally started with. I love a personal size just for the accessibility and being able to kind of carry it everywhere if I need to, and in terms of size. So I've definitely done most of the sizes. I've had half letter and mini size happy planners and everything in between, but I feel like I've been finding planner piece with this size. It's definitely been a great catch-all for everything in terms of like my personal day-to-day. So yeah, let me know what you're using. So if you're in a personal size and you love it, definitely I know why. So I'm definitely going to just go over this. Sorry, I have to keep my tripod sort of in the shop because my tripod did get broken during the move. So I needed to purchase another one, and I have more of a freestanding one. So hence the kind of trying to decorate and making it look pretty. So yeah, so let's start. So this is, as I said, my personal size Filofax. I love it. It is beautiful. It is leather, so it is very durable, and I love the color for sort of that spring. It's a nice, they call this slate gray, but I think it leans more on like a cool sort of blue, and it is showing up pretty much true to color on camera. So that is it. So I'm going to be setting up my so I'm going to be pulling out the inserts from here. I think I might just open it, that way I can pull the inserts easily, but not everything is going to go in here. So I purchased this pre-loved. The hardware does have a bit of scratches on it. I'm okay with that because once, as you can see, your inserts are kind of in here and you're using it, you don't really notice so much that, about your rings. But in terms of condition, she didn't put any hot stamps or anything. It was a Canadian seller, so I didn't have to pay really anything over and above for shipping or duties or anything like that. And I was able to fix the glazing on here. So if you had seen before, this corner here had cracked, and I was able to fix the glazing, and I just ended up doing the whole thing and repairing some of the cracks. But as you can see now, it is definitely it looks beautiful. So I'm super happy about that. Even on the straps, there's some wear and tear here, but definitely I've been able to fix that glazing. Okay, so I started recording and like doing the setup, but I want you guys to see sort of me moving out of this one and moving into this one, so that way you can see sort of a brief sort of flip through and what I'm keeping and not keeping. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this like page lifter or dashboard. It's just from Filofax, I believe. It came with this this binder here. So I'm just going to put this in the front. That way I can have that as sort of a protector of this and protector of my inserts, especially when you're using vellum. I do have a very thick vellum that I print with that I picked up from Amazon. I love this. It's so good because it doesn't bend like the way normal vellum does. It's almost probably as thick as this like cardstock, if not around the same thickness or heaviness. So that is it. So as you can see, my inbox list is quite full. What I'm actually now starting to use this inbox for is like to keep my running to-do list here as opposed to inside of, so I can just check things off that I want to finish off. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of things I need to do for the house. The house that I'm currently in now is 4 years old. So a lot of things have been done, which is great because the last two homes that I've purchased were like new builds. So you're waiting for things to be done and constantly having to fix things, change things. So I'm very grateful for that. And so I'm just going to put this embossed. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's so pretty. It's from a Recollections fall book, scrapbook paper. And I like to layer with vellum. And as you can see here, I do the same thing. I just kind of layer with some type of, pretty cardstock in the back there. And that way you see something else sort of peeking through, and it gives it a bit of stability as well. So I'm just going to keep going. So I redid this and I made my calendar. So I'm going to put that, and then I'm going to put my inbox. So here, all of these I created on Canva. So Canva, between Canva and Pinterest, most of these images they come from there. So definitely if you're looking for stuff, I mean, I can't sell them. They're other people's images and stuff that they've put on there, but they're great to use in order to make items like this. So I redid this 2022 and I put fall leaves because this one is more like summer or spring with the beautiful flowers. And these images are all free from Canva. So, and I don't have the paid subscription. So you definitely can, use a free one and not have to, pay for images and stuff like that. Definitely the better images are ones that you would have to pay for. But if you have the pro Canva, then it's definitely worth it as well if you are the type of person that uses it to like sell items and you want like a lot of creative designs. So I think I'm going to continue to use this notes dashboard. It is a rose gold, and I am in more of, I think, gold tones for this one. So I'm going to put it in there, but I will maybe change out some of these stickers eventually. So I'm just going to stick that there. And then I do have my stickers here, which I keep. These are all my dots. I've been loving using just dots. I haven't been planning with a lot of stickers and decors. As I mentioned before, just with everything that's going on, I need it to be functional and do everything kind of quickly. So I'm going to leave that there. So as you can see, I am using some monthly inserts from Carpe Diem. They are fabulous. So I am loving this layout. So that is what it looks like. Make sure there's nothing on here that I need to, but it has, let me show you what a blank one looks like, because I do have some kind of things in there that are a bit personal that I'm not going to show, but I'm going to show you what a blank looks like. So these come in a pack. Let me grab it from here. So this is from Carpe Diem. I bought these on Amazon. Give me 1 second. Okay, so at this point, my life is super chaotic, but I'm going to be honest with you, being in my planners brings me definitely peace. So if you want these, you can find them on Amazon. They're pretty pricey right now. Maybe in the US, Amazon, it might be a little cheaper, but for now, I am using up the rest of these inserts. So you get this month with all of these, like to-do, goals, all of that. Okay, and then you have your weeklies here, which they are lined, which I do appreciate. And then you have, I think it will give you 5 weeks in total. And then you have like a note sort of paper at the back. So I'm going to put this in here now for September. And then I was able to carry 2 months in here. I didn't take out July and August. So I think I might be done with my August shortly. So I think I will continue to keep it in here. So that's the new one for the month. So I'm actually going to put this month here. And then what I'm going to do is take out my AM, PM routines, my chores for my cat. So I have this little sort of prompt cards here, which have been quite helpful. And then here I'm going to put, this is for August. And I'm technically filming this sort of the second to last week. So I'm going to keep both in here. I think I'm going to put a dashboard. there. So I have a few of them. So maybe I should put this fall one before I get here. So I think I'm going to do that. Then I have my month, and then I have my routines. And then I'm going to put in for August and keep up with my weeklies. So let's do that. So I'm just going to put all of these in before I get to September. And then the blank ones will go here right after. So we'll start the next month. And then I'm going to put this divider right here. And then I have some sort of note pages here. I did kind of do a design on how I wanted my room set up. So that's what that is. And then next, I'm going to put in another dashboard. So I did like this where it says reminder, slow progress is still progress, but I'm going to switch it up and put something new. So I'm going to put this fall one and then continue and going into my monthly bills. So I do have this bill tracker that I created. So I was using this. I haven't filmed it, but I definitely have been keeping up with obviously paying my bills and stuff like that. But and I have it at the back for my cash envelopes, which I never fill out this part. So I'm thinking to just keep this out, retire this and not use it, and just show you some new inserts that I had in my stash. So this will be my budget section. I feel like I should still keep these months in here. They will be technically like retired. So let's keep it in because I like keeping all of my months and my budgets like in one place. So we're technically in August. So I'm going to put this like August, July, June, and then April, May's here. So I like to store it basically from the newest kind of behind. And then let me show you what I'm going to now be using. So I originally started my whole like planning journey using personal size. So I had some stuff that I never used. So these are recollection inserts. And so all of these are quite old. So I can't really say go out and get them. I don't know if, you know, Hobby Lobby, those kind of stores maybe in the US would still carry something like that. But it's definitely a shot to kind of check out maybe a clearance section, see what's still available, even though I'm hearing now Recollections has now been officially retired. So that's not great news, but what are you going to do? So this is a monthly budget. So I have here, it says like housing, utilities, transportation, food, medical, personal savings, other. So I'm thinking let's use this. Then it's great because it still does like a starting balance, an ending balance. And I thought, you know what my goals are for the month. So I'm going to try this for the month of August. If I don't like it, then I'll go back to using my own like inserts. So I'm going to put that in there for my budget for this month. I still like to see sort of what my bills were from month to month to compare them. So I'm just going to leave those in there. So it did have a whole bunch of other things. So as you can see, I just have kind of like little whimsical things in here. So I think what I'm going to do is put in some of these other inserts. So here is one where it says like your family chores, which definitely is something good to go over. I had some check it off lists here. So I think I'm going to put this in here because I'm always looking for sort of check it off lists. These are going to be my important contacts here. So I'm going to put this at the back and it just says like the name, address. So I'm going to put some of my like important contacts that I need to get a hold of in terms of utilities, stuff like that. Not necessarily like friends or family. Then it had this password tracker, which I had in my half letter before, but then I just didn't make new inserts. So I probably have some digital ones that I've purchased before that I could have maybe shrink it down, but whatever. I have these. So I'm going to put these in here. I love the colors against the brown, so I thought this would be good. So that is the passwords that are going to go in here. And then these are the blank sort of papers I was using to have my running to-do list. I can retire that now. And then next I have this notebook. It is, as I said, like an older recollections book. And, oh, well, that's why I shouldn't have ripped that off, because I had it attached to here to protect the back of it. So let's just stick it back on. It may not stick very well, but it is what it is. So I just have this in here. It just says, when gratitude becomes an essential foundation in our lives, miracles start to appear everywhere. And I firmly believe that. So I love that it has like the gold trim around here. And then, as I said, it's just a recollections book, as you could see, creative year. And all of these now are discontinued. So I don't even know, like, let me know in the comments, like, where you can buy sort of inserts like that. And then I just have some balances here from how much I've made from YouTube, stuff like that. So that is a little personal. So let me put those in and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I think I took them out of here, so I don't have that, but these sort of inserts with subscriptions, all of that I don't necessarily need. So I'm just going to take out my charms. I do make these charm holders. My shop has definitely been on hold since everything that's been going on, but I hope to be back soon. And now I'm just going to put this back in, and it just houses some stickers. This is from the Filofax, so this is now my back cover. So yeah, so that is everything. And let's see if these stickers are going to fit, because I kind of have her as a very chunky girl now. And I love a chunky planner. Let's see how well it will close. It is perfect. So that is now my new everyday carry. It is my baby, my go-to. So I'm super excited about that. So I do use a friction pen. It is in, I think it's 0.7, I believe. No, this is 0.5. Honestly, I love 0.35, but I need to find a pen that's equivalent to actual Pilot friction. So if you know one that's erasable in that size, definitely let me know. So I'm going to put this in here. It's definitely not like the PM where, you know, the pen loop is very tight. So that is it. Everything fits in here beautifully. I love that here is quite thick as opposed to with the Filofax, it is a lot thinner, as you can see. So that is now my setup. So I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of deco here. So I do have some pieces that I made, and let me show you what I have. So I just have like my name. I'm hoping these will fit in here. So this is what I made before. Let me cut down this a little bit. Ooh, my grammar sometimes. So let me cut this down. So I cut this down, and that is what it looks like. It just says my name, and it is laminated, and I use my Cricut to make it. So it should fit snug in here now. Let's see. And I mean, I'm not carrying this like as a wallet or anything, because I do have my pocket. So I'm going to stick that in here. And I have some other ones that I had made that have like my name and stuff like that. So let's see how they look in here. I don't know how far this goes. I'm gonna have to cut down probably a lot of these. So let's see. This one, will it go? Yeah, that should be okay. So let's see this one. That one works too. I think I like that a little bit better. So I'm gonna use that one in there. And let's see what else I have. I think that's pretty much it. So as you can see, if everything fits nicely, and I'm super excited. So do I need this necessarily? No. Could I take it out? I think I might. So let's take this one out because I don't need that. And I think what I can do is put it in front of here and use this as sort of my back, like page lifter cover. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put this one here, put this as my back cover, and then I can give you guys a quick flip through and show you what's going on. So I think I might change this out for a gold one, which I should do. Hold on. Okay, so I have this one. So I'm just going to take out that. I like the brown in it, but it definitely, with the gold, I think it clashes a little bit. So I'm just going to put this one on. I should have did that first, right? think it's all like tangled. For some reason, it is all tangled, but we are going to try to make it work. Okay, there we go. So that is my new setup now. So let's do a quick flip. I'm going to put probably some balance sheets maybe eventually in here, but I don't necessarily need them right now. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So here is my front cover. I'm going to probably end up adding some more deco, but I do not want to stretch these pockets out too much. So I just have my page lifter here, my 2022, some cardstock. Then I have this inbox here where I put all my sticky notes. Then my 2022 calendar. And then I have some sticky notes here and just this fall vellum and my monthly down here. Then I have my AM, PM routines, my prompt cards. And then this is August that I'm still like in. And then I have my inserts for going into September, which I need to date. And then my next cover going into my budget. So I think I need to put budget here. That would probably be good. And then I just use my label maker. I have a brother like P-Touch. And then I just have some note paper here. And then my going into my budget, which I'm going to be now using these recollection inserts. So what I'm expected and my actual payments. But what I'll probably do is put the amount here and then my confirmation number here. I don't think I'm going to do what I'm expected in my actual like budgeting anymore. So we'll see how that goes. And then, because that's what I was doing here, what I had planned, my confirmation numbers. And then I have all my months up until or from April. And then I have in here my family chores. I have my running to-do list papers. I have my important contacts here. And then lastly, my password trackers in terms of inserts. I have my notebook in here. And then I have my dots and some stickers that I'm currently using. And then I just have this sheet back here where I was keeping sort of some balances and my payments, but I don't necessarily need that. So I have some, that's what I like about this, because like, as you can see, it just sticks to it. So I like having that there, and I just keep my paper clips. So I don't know if this is gonna hold very well, but that is how it looks. So I'm super excited. It's a chunky planner, but it's definitely going to be able to house everything I have. So that is what it looks like. So if you have any questions, any comments, definitely leave it down below. And then I will see you guys in another flip through or setup video or something along the lines of my budgeting, which I have been clearly slacking off. I have been spending money out of the wazoo and making a lot of purchases, closing costs, you name it, it's come out of my account. So once my finances are finally sorted out in terms of closing, because I purchased this home, but I still haven't closed on my last house. So once everything's finalized and I am done and everything in terms of planning, definitely for a loved one right now, is done, then I will get back to you guys around definitely what's going on with my budget and finances. So if you've stuck this far along, I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave and subscribe if you're not, and then I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.